Well, as more women step into leadership roles, many are looking for practical tools to help them grow their careers and confidence. Well, look no further than a new book. It's sharing real-world strategies to help women advocate for themselves, build meaningful connections, and navigate the workplace more effectively. Emily Lampkin, founder of the Women Leaders series and author of Duct Tape and White Lies, a woman's practical guide to real-life success, is joining us with more. So, Emily, thank you so much for being with us today.
Good morning. Glad to be here with you.
Hey, of course, let's dive into this. Congratulations on your book, Emily. So let's talk about that, what inspired you to write it, and maybe who you had in mind when you wrote it.
Great questions. The response has been overwhelming from women this week. We are on to something. We all are seeking something we want in our life. For years, I was studying what made women successful. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a woman in business. And what I found was there were certain elements that made women thrive, regardless if you have a fancy title or not, and in whatever way you are leading in your life. It was important to me that so much of the material out there didn't work for a plant floor, a construction site, a community organizer. And I wanted to provide a step-by-step guide that women can use in whatever way they're leading.
Very nice. Okay, so one of the things that you say in all of this is that many women are already leaders, they just don't recognize it yet. So what do you mean by that, Emily?
I think we oftentimes know we have a hard time admitting our greatness to ourselves, much less saying it aloud. I am here to say, most likely everybody is already a woman leader and probably an extraordinary one, and others are looking to them for guidance. But we all also want to be better, and this book allows you to have the step-by-step tools to perfect what you already have.
Very nice. Okay, so one of the other points you make in this, one of your big messages, is learning to ask for what you want, which I think for many of us is surprisingly difficult. So why would you say that that is such an important part of this?
First of all, because it is difficult for us, and because you don't get what you want unless you start asking for it. My tip to women is always start small. Perhaps it's something as simple as, I'd like to learn more about you, or I'm interested in learning more about this subject. That way, when you go to ask for a large investment in your new business, and I know there's tons of women business owners in Atlanta, or a promotion, it's a lot easier to do, and you get to deliver that message with a lot more confidence.
It's being direct is what I take away from what you just said. And speaking of that, I mean, this is one I'm very curious about. One of the other points of this, you say to use I when communicating with men. Why is that?
This is fascinating. Men and women, our brains are wired differently. We approach gathering information differently. With women, I use the term we. We're looking for consensus. We're looking for commonality. Men are looking for you to take really clear credit for your accomplishments, and I use the term I so it becomes clear that these are things that I accomplished myself.
That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. So use I when communicating with men. All right, noted. We got it. Emily, let's go to this one. We're going to combine two so that we can make it through more of these. You say to have a plan when you're going into networking events, but also be the connector in the room. Let's talk about those.
We can hit both of them quickly. Number one, always have a plan. Any networking event or potential networking event, it could be as simple as I'm going to meet 3 new people and thank the host for including me, or it could be really complex and you're looking for a specific person to be connected with, or you're looking for information on a specific industry or a specific trend out there. On being a connector is the gold standard for networking. And that means that you have the information, the power to connect one person with another.
We all love a connector. You know, so I love that you're encouraging us to be that connector. I mean, connectors make all the difference, and that's something that to keep in the back of our head, to be that person. So here's one that I think is super interesting as well, Emily. You say invite and include intimidating people. Our first instinct is not to do that, of course.
Because we find them intimidating.
Exactly.
The intimidating people often don't get invited. And even if people don't come, everybody loves the invitation. Everybody loves to know that they were included. So invite them along.
Okay, another one. Don't lurk on social media. Why do you want us to not do that, Emily?
I want women leaders to be women leaders on social media as well. That does not mean take your whole day and have to follow everything on social media. Come up with 2 or 3 easy atta-girls that you can use to build other people and plug those in as you go, and make sure you're engaging in content, because the more you engage in content, the more people will engage in your content.
This is some really good stuff. I hope that folks were able to take away from some of the points you brought us today. Author, leader, entrepreneur, Emily Lampkin joining us with some great tips. Emily, thank you so much, and congratulations on this book.
Thank you, and thank you for being a woman leader.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so if you want to get your hands on this, it's called Duct Tape and White Lies, a woman's practical guide to real life success, and it's out right now. It's 9:20.